what's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a makeup look using only 5 makeup products. Yes, this is going to be a pretty natural look. Yes, I do a lot of natural looks here on my channel, but I feel like natural makeup looks are the most realistic. They're what I personally do every single day. I feel like it's what the majority of you guys probably do every single day. And we are all very busy people. We have lives, we have work, we have school, we have a lot of shit going on. And a lot of the times, like, you don't want to spend so much time on your makeup. You sort of just want to like get something on, get out the door. So I want to do something like super realistic using only 5 makeup products. So it's super quick, super easy. Yes, it's natural looking, but it makes you look amazing. Let me know down below what 5 products you would choose to do your makeup every single day. If you could only choose 5, what would they be and why? This is gonna be so much fun to read all of your answers, so please let me know all of your thoughts down below. Of course, if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you want to join the fam. So without further ado, let's get some makeup on my face. I'm gonna show you guys how to get this look. So since we are currently in the summertime, I am so deeply into bronzing. Bronzer is like currently my favorite product. Personally, I feel like whenever I have a bit of like a glowy bronze going on my face, I look a little bit more awake, a little bit more fresh. So that's something that I personally really like to accomplish, even if I am only using 5 products. One of the products is definitely going to be something like this. So this is the new Drunk Elephant D-BRONZI Anti-Pollution Sunshine Serum. This is a really nice product because it's basically a tinted serum. So it's a skincare product, but it does have a bit of like a bronzy finish to it. So when you pump it out on the back of your hand, you probably will feel a little bit nervous because that looks really intense, but once you actually blend it out onto your skin, it does not look like that. It sort of just gives your skin a little bit of like a bronzy tint, and because it is a serum, it's also very, very hydrating, so it'll just like keep your skin feeling good throughout the day, which is always nice. I know this looks crazy, by the way, but we are going to blend it out. I'm just gonna blend it out with my fingers and really like just massage it into my skin. I think I applied too much product, to be honest with you. Oh my god, because now it looks like I have a beard. Okay, mayday. I definitely applied too much product. The last time I used this, I applied 1 pump and it was perfect. I applied like 3, so don't do that. So obviously this product isn't a foundation. It's not going to give you any coverage. It's not going to cover up any acne or any scarring or discoloration, but it does give you a little bit of that tint. But the look that I'm going for right now isn't really so much to like cover, it's more to enhance. So even though this product doesn't really give any coverage at all, I still feel like it sort of like just enhances the natural tan that I've got going on. It makes it look a little bit more intense, and I feel like it does, in a way, just make my skin look a little bit more even, since I am applying that like light tint of bronze throughout my face. And I know Drunk Elephant is a pricier product since this is sort of like a skincare product as well, so I will list some alternative products because I know that this could be a little bit pricey. So the second product that I want to use is going to be a coverage product, because I feel like even if I am going for a very natural look, I still do want to, you know, cover up a little bit of my dark circles and just a little bit of my redness. This is the new Too Faced Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer. I have been loving this, you guys. Like, I did not think that I would like this as much as I actually do, because I don't really love the original Born This Way concealer. It's not one of my favorites, but this is so good. It reminds me a lot of the Shape Tape, but dare I say, even better. I just find it has really great coverage. It doesn't look heavy and it sets down on its own, which is what I loved about the Shape Tape. You don't actually have to put powder on top of it. So if you're like me and you have dry skin and you want to, you know, only touch powder with a 10-foot pole, and using a product like this is great because you don't have to set it with powder if you want it to last. So I'm going to take the shade Swan, which is a color that is pretty close to my skin tone. It's not too light. When I am doing more minimal makeup looks, I don't like to use concealers that are really bright or really light, because since I'm not wearing any foundation on my face, it doesn't have anything to like blend into. So if I use something like super light, it's just gonna look really stark and sort of out of place on my skin. So I do like to use something a little bit closer to my natural skin tone. So I am gonna put a little bit of this concealer just underneath my eyes where I am the darkest and on the inner corner of my eye. And I'm also gonna put some where I feel like I have some redness, so that's around my nose, on my chin, and I'm gonna put some down the bridge of my nose as well, and a little bit on my forehead. So I'm just gonna take my sponge, and I'm using a sponge because it's going to soak up the majority of the product, and it's going to sort of lessen the intense coverage that this product has, and it's going to make it look a little bit more natural than using a brush. So I swatched this color earlier and I thought that this was close to my skin tone, but I was wrong. So because this product is slightly too light, I feel like it looks a little bit off my face. You guys can probably see that. So I am going to have to sort of correct that. This is clearly a video of me just making a lot of mistakes and then trying to fix them. Hopefully this will actually be helpful for you guys though, to show you that even if you do use a concealer that's too bright, you don't have to like start over. You could completely fix it, no issue. So I just grabbed the wrong color, which is why this is looking a little bit too light for me. So I'm gonna take the shade that I was supposed to use, which is Almond, and you can see that's a lot closer to my skin tone. And I'm just gonna layer it where I put that concealer. Obviously, this isn't ideal. You want to go in first with the concealer that matches you, but shit happens. So sometimes you gotta fix it, and it's a very, very quick and easy fix. So for my third product, I'm gonna be using a powder bronzer. This is the BECCA Gradient Sunlit Bronzer in Sunrise Waves. I wanted to use this one in particular because this bronzer actually has a highlighter in it as well. So you have the 3 bronzer shades in the middle, and then on the outskirts of the bronzer, like on the edges, you have opal highlighter. So what I really like about this product is that it's sort of like a 2-in-1. I really wanted to make sure in this video that I wasn't using like a palette that had blush, bronzer, eyeshadow, like everything all in one, because that would be cheating. But I feel like a little 2-in-1 like this is definitely not cheating, and I think it's just a really great convenient product. So I'm gonna pick up just the middle part of the bronzer. I don't really like to swirl my brush in the whole thing because I feel like otherwise it makes me look a little bit too glowy since that highlighter's in there. And I'm just going to use this to bronze up the perimeter of my face just to continue to, you know, achieve that glowy bronzy look, which I love. Quick, easy, that's it. So now I'm gonna just go in with a small little highlighter brush, and I'm gonna just hit just the very edge to get that opal shade. And I'm just gonna hit the tops of my cheekbones with that just to give my skin a little bit more of like a precise glow on the tops of my cheekbones. Now I'm going to take the same bronzer and I'm going to grab a small fluffy brush. This is a classic trick. I'm sure you guys have seen this a trillion times, but I always love taking a little bit of my bronzer on a little blending brush and just popping that in my crease. It's a really quick and easy way to get a very, very quick eye look. And also, I always find whenever I put bronzer on my eye, it just ties in to the rest of my face so nicely. Since you did use that product in other areas of your face, I feel like it just ties the look together really, really nicely, and it looks very just like cohesive and easy. So I'm just popping that in the crease, and this is gonna warm up the eye, add a little bit of definition so it's not completely blank. And I always like to make sure that I put a little bit of product on my lower lash line, because I find it makes the biggest difference in the world. It just sort of ties the whole eye together. It's something that I always, 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 always like to do. We are almost done, guys. So now I'm gonna take my fourth product, which is this little multi-balm stick from PIXI. This is in the shade Soft Strawberry, and it is a bright red shade. Now you guys know how much I love using cream products, especially for looks like these, because they're so versatile. You can use them in all areas of the face. Something like this you could use on your lips, you could use them on your cheeks, you could also use them on your eyes. The multi-balms from PIXI are some of my favorite, more affordable cream sticks. I also love the Nude Sticks Nudies. Those are amazing. Milk has really awesome cream sticks as well. There's a few ways you could apply a cream stick. You could either warm it up on the back of your hand and then take the product from the back of your hand and apply it either with your finger or brush or a sponge. That's a little bit more precise, and it's also a little bit less scary. Or you could be a daredevil and go a little crazy, and you could completely just draw it on your face and then blend it out like that. That can sometimes be a little bit iffy, because when you draw something on your face, you're dragging a product across your face. You will often like take off the foundation or whatever you have underneath, so it's not always the best option. But if you're not wearing a ton of product like we are today, then it's not going to be an issue if you do want to draw this across your face. So I'm just going to put a few dots of this product on my cheek, and I know it looks a little bit scary, but then you just want to take your finger, a brush, a sponge, and start to blend it out. And this color is super pretty. If you want something that is a little bit more natural looking, then you want to go towards something that's a little bit more red based, because that is typically the color that you naturally blush. So this color is perfect for that. So to blend it out, I'm just like going in really, really small circular motions, and I'm tapping and bringing the product out. Okay, and I'm actually going to take a little bit of the product on my finger and swipe this on my lid, just like a teeny tiny amount. You can see I sort of just like dotted it and then patted it out just to give my eyelids a little bit of color. And then of course you can use these on your lips, which is what I'm gonna do today. So I'm just gonna put a little bit, and because this is such a bright red color, I'm only putting a little bit in the center, and then I'm gonna sort of just like blend it out with my finger to give my lips just like a wash of color. Like this gives something extremely, extremely, extremely natural. So the very last step to this look is of course mascara. You can never forget mascara. For my mascara today, you could obviously use whatever you're using at the moment. Right now, I've been really enjoying the Maybelline Total Temptation Waterproof. I am just going to apply a few coats of this only to my upper lashes. For me lately, I have been skipping my lower lashes. I feel like it sort of gives my eyes a bit of like a fresher, more open appearance. So this is what the finished look looks like. It is so easy, you guys, to do. It's barely even a makeup look, but I really love like the subtle monochromatic look with the same color on the eyes, cheeks, and lips. I do hope though that this video did inspire some of you to try out a look that is a little bit more natural looking and low coverage. So guys, that's it for today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed it and found it helpful. Don't forget to let me know all of your thoughts down below, and don't forget to answer like today's question of the day. What 5 products would you choose if you had to put together a 5 product makeup look? Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and of course subscribe if you are not subscribed already. So that's it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.